And so it begins yet again. What begins? I don't know. Basically what I'm doing today is I'm doing some art. So that's why I immediately jumped over here instead of going to my just chatting first. Because, I mean, art is basically just chatting. Just with a few extra steps. You get what I mean? Because during art, you can do nothing except entertain people with your own talking and voice, and thus you need to be very concentrated on entertaining people with your talking and voice. And thus, I will entertain people with my talking and voice. You getcha? You get it? Exactly, I get it. I finally got my finals! And I did good! I did very good! So today I will just be a bit vibing, a bit very happy. So yeah, I'll see what I can do. I wanted to finally do some emote drawing since I wanted to do that a while back. But yeah. I'm currently thinking, what emote should I do? Where do I have some? You know, I think head pets is a good one to start with, yeah? Hi, honey, welcome! Damn, my voice is high today. Jesus Christ. The fact I don't even plan my voice to be high or low. I just see what it is during stream. Today I thought it'd be a more low energy stream because I'm tired as hell. But yeah, Neil, how are you doing? I'm tired as hell today. Okay, now let's think the head shape. It will probably start with like something like this, since it'll be looking down, down, give poof, something like this, something like this, maybe? I don't know how to draw head shapes. Come on, give me a break, man. I haven't drawn, especially chibi style, in a while. So I'm bad at it, but I'll make it work. I also got my Latin certificate! Oh, sorry to hear that. Hope you got some rest today. Yeah. No, it's just been a lot. Yesterday I had to give all of my books away, and I had the stress because one time, like 2 years ago, when I had to return my books, they told me, though, this is not your book, this is someone else's book. And I was like, well, whose book is it then? And then they were like, this and that person. And then this and that person gave their book as well. But it wasn't my book, so my book never turned up, so I had to pay 20 euros. This year I had to pay 10 euros for a box I've lost. And I'm sure I'll find that box again someday. Also, I'll be using my new design as reference, since I will be dropping these emotes once I drop my new design as well. As for me, just been working. They let me do more stuff, and I think I did quite well. Hell yeah! Today, I went shopping with my mother, actually, and I got 3 pairs of jeans! 2 of which are the same pair of jeans. Because my mother was like, damn girl, these look good on you. And I was like, thanks, mama. Yeah, but I'm really happy that the Latin thing worked out. The examiner was really nice. Like, the examiner not from our school, because how this is made up, right? Wait, I want to do a little funny sketch on the side of this to demonstrate to you. So, there are 3 people. 3 people there. One of which is my Latin teacher. She's very nice. I love her. She is great. She is very, very cute. And she's just really nice to everyone. So she was giving us thumbs up basically the whole time. Because we were doing good, you know? Then we had, like, another teacher from our school. I never had him, but he's also a Latin teacher. He was just writing protocols, so he was very stressed the whole time, because I was talking way too fast. He was like, slow down. Just slow down, please. So I eventually slowed down. And the last one was a guy I've never seen. He looked like this. He had a perpetual bitch face. It's okay. But he looked like this. And he gave me a whole 3 or 4 questions at the end. Which he didn't give to the other student I found at the end of the day. I found out later I was the only one. We were 2 people getting examined. I was the only one getting questions from this guy. And then later turns out that this guy is a politician guy responsible for like Latin in in a neighboring city, like for the subject Latin in schools. He is basically the big dog in a neighboring city, which also means he's probably also the big dog of my city, because not every city has a big dog, so sometimes they share big dogs. So he's the big dog. Woof. Woof. And I honestly thought I was not doing great because I was talking like this and very slowly and unsurely was explaining what I did and how I got to the solutions, and also, okay, I got to identify this word. This word. Yeah, I was talking like this the whole time. The whole friggin' time. It was not good. But I still got a B! I got a B! We ignored that the written exam was a D minus. No. D plus! It was not a D minus, it was a D plus. It was bad, but it doesn't matter. I just needed a D to pass. I needed an average of a D to pass, and I passed with flying colors. So now I got my Latin certificate. I am officially a Latin speaker. Officially. Also, hi, Rikasu. God, I gotta catch up. We shall have it. Where are the minis? Oh wait, no, they are here. Wait, where are they? Are they not on the screen? Wait, I have them on. I swear. Are they just not on the screen? Wait a second. No, wait, why are they... Why are they not here? Wait a second. Interactive. No. It's not VL. It should be this one, right? Yeah, streaming avatars. Why the hell? Wait. Why are you not capturing that? Capture Clipsuya for a second and then... What? Huh? 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 I've got to make a new game recording. Maybe that'll fix it. If I just throw another capture specific window, and the window is stream avatars. What? Why is it not capturing? Wait. No, seriously, why is it not capturing? It should be... Let me restart the program. Maybe that's the issue. Give it a moment. Restarting stream avatars. Oh man. Oh man. I didn't even think that would be an issue. Anyways, let me go back and check. And yeah, that box, man, I really wish I could transfer you the monies for it, but then you would have to do the crypto BS, and I don't want anyone else to suffer through it. Also, my VPN wasn't working, so it took me a while to send it. Oh, it's fine. Also, you don't have to send me money. It's fine. It's honestly my mistake for not keeping that box safe and secure as it should have been. But it's fine. It's okay. I'm okay. I'll live through it. Also, Hoshikasa, how you doing? It's not working. It's not working. Literally, it's just not working. Okay, wait. Let me maybe... What else could I do? Could try a window capture. But I don't think... Stream avatars. Yeah, that isn't working either. No, they're just not moving. They should be moving. Why are they... Why am I... Okay, I just had to move it. I was about to say, why am I not moving? No, I'm moving. No, the black background is because it just has no transparency. That's how it looks in the program. You know what? I don't think I can fix it right now because it's just not capturing the window. So unfortunately, I think you guys have to live with no stream avatars for the day. I'm gonna have them running in the background so you guys still can do the commands you usually do with gambling and stuff. You just won't have any visuals, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm very sorry about that. Can't do anything right now. I've tried all of my big things. Okay. Wait, doing good, going to Italy. Hell yeah! Where are you going to? Which part? Ducks. No. I'm not doxing anyone, I hope. Can't promise anything. Jesus Christ, that model's delayed. Internet! Oi! Internet! My internet is leaving me. It keeps dunking me into the 0 kbps. Oh no. But yeah, officially I can speak Latin now, so anyone doubting my ability will be executed on the spot. Also, I told my mother today, because I got my grades back, and my grades are amazing, because I got, like, Krish, why? Come on! Also, the stream avatars are not working visually today. I don't know why. Usually they are, but, I don't know what happened here. And I can't really fix it, so, we have to live with that. Okay, I'm gonna do this kind of mouth for the head pats, because I'm doing head pats first. They're the first emote I'm doing. Mayhaps, if I can finally move this. Also, Grish, how you doing? Welcome. As you can see today, I'm doing something a little bit different. And with a little bit different, I mean art. Since I have been doing a lot of non-art thingies the last few months, if not year. Okay, how do I make an eye here? How should I make the eye? So like this probably, right? Yeah, this looks fine. And now I add one thingy, two thingy, three thingy. Does this work? No, it doesn't. No, it does not. No, it does not. I was about to say, it didn't happen this time. Oh, how wrong I was. Yeah, how wrong we all were. But yeah, I'm very happy with the grades I got. Because I honestly didn't think I would get a 1.0. Because you gotta understand, in Abitur, you basically collect points. Based on that point system, you get a 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, so on and so forth until 4.0. That is the worst grade passing grade you can get. And I got a 1.0, and I didn't even think I would get it because I wasn't perfect by any means. I did have my little slip ups, but I guess I was good enough for the best grade. Mm-hmm. And everyone was very proud of me. We even ordered out food yesterday to celebrate me being so good and great and wonderful. And you know what this means? When we all get our graduation diplomas, I'm gonna be called on stage extra, separately, because I am the GOAT. What can I say? Bah. Am I alive? Can you guys? All right, am I back? Can you guys hear me? Am I alive? I died again, didn't I? Okay, the internet is very rough right now. I don't know why. I wish I did. Where the fuck is my device? Okay, am I back? Can you guys hear me? Okay, it looks not great. I am also not moving right now. Don't worry about it. Now I'm moving. Because I was looking at my internet. Okay, I just don't fucking get it, man. I opened my door to maybe let the internet in. Oh, see, I closed it again. It's gone. Пипец. Okay, can you guys hear me? Am I alive? God, this is about to make me crush the fuck out, I swear. Hi, Val's high approval! Thank you so much for the lyric approval. How are you guys doing? I'm so sorry. Apparently I'm the only one in this fucking house who doesn't get any internet right now. Or like in the fucking flat. I'm keeping my door half open, because I'm hoping to bring the internet in that way. Maybe the internet will visit me sometime. Because OBS is showing me it's jumping between 2000 and 0. Like, basically the whole fucking time. Like, what the hell? And why does my laptop not get any prioritization? My phone gets like 700 Mbits even. My laptop gets 34. That is not how it's supposed to work. Yeah, 32. Great. Love it. Show details. Yeah, my phone gets fucking 860. I don't need that. I even prioritize my laptop and I get 50. I get 50. Frustrating. I swear, one more super bad thing and I will cry. I can already feel it. I can already feel my tear ducts being warmed up by this whole thing. Because how dare? How dare? You know what? I'm moving out soon anyways. It's fine. It's not, but it's fine. And I can't draw the second eye. No, I deleted it all. Oh god, wait. Okay. And now this is like this. Perfect. Okay. Whew. We're done. We're okay. Also, Vouts, caught you playing Mugenics. Just before the stream, I saw, someone's playing Mugenics. Who is it? It's Vouts. And I was like, damn, the only day I don't play Mugenics. The one day as if it's, I'm talking as if it's a freaking multiplayer game. Even though I've seen some people make it multiplayer. I don't know how, but they did it. Okay, how exactly? What did I do to do it like that? I wish I understood. But I do not. I beat the Throbbing King with only colorless cats. Damn! Achievement! I mean, don't you need to beat every area with, like, only one cat type? And with only, solo cat runs? I've heard that's, like, one of the challenges you have to do, right? For 100%. Or 109%, I believe it is? I believe it's even 109%. Okay, and now... 1 Mississippi... 2 Mississippi. Yeah, this looks fine. Okay, maybe pull this eye up a little bit more. Exactly, this looks better. This looks way better. Okay, and now I also add a little nose. Do I add a little nose? Do I add a little nose? I think I do add a little nose. Dybbuk too, he sucks. Yeah, Dybbuk is not a great boss. I feel like he's very hard to build around, especially if you don't have certain cat classes. Because you've got to either immobilize him or do AoE, and not every class can do that. Hey girl, you're from Mississippi because you're the only miss whose piss I want to sippy. Yeah, that is such a great line. It's like, hey, I shit my pants, can I get into yours? You know, today I was out and about in very pretty clothing, and I remembered again why I barely wear pretty clothing nowadays. Because on our way back already, there was a guy on the bus stop. And he was looking at me. And it's not like, hey, side glance. It was a full on, I turned my head into your direction and stare at you with dead eyes up and down. That was creepy as hell, especially considering the guy looked like kinda twice my age. Okay, maybe a bit younger, but it doesn't make it better, you know. Well, that was pretty creepy and not amazing. And then after the bus, I was talking to my mother, being like, yeah, that guy was pretty weird. And she was like, yeah, that guy was weird. And I wasn't even sure she saw that guy in the moment, but she did. She did. And she also thought he was weird. So it's great to know my mother and I have a similar opinion on guys that are weird, I guess. Like a similar classification. Okay, there's no normal people on public transport. Hey, I'm on public Okay, no point taken. Okay, I have to look at the hair here real quick. I'm gonna simplify it quite a bit. Okay, so now we're gonna do that. This. And we've got the hair on one side, and now we just have to do the hair on the other side. Yes. But Vouts, I got all my exams finally done, officially, greatly, beautifully. All graded, and I will be one of the best in my grade. Because I got such great grades. Because I'm so good. I'm so good at everything. Also, I told my mother, yeah, even with that achievement, there's probably gonna be people in chat so saying like, oh, that's impossible, blah blah blah. Because like, oh, you're just, I don't know. You're just dumb or something like that. And my mother was like, Choco, give me their names. Give me their names! And I was like, Mom, why? And she was like, no one gets to call you dumb. So yeah, if anyone wants to call me dumb, I tell you watch out because my mama's coming for your ass. She was like, nah, you're smart and great, and I was like, damn, okay. Show off. You're gonna be smart and dumb at the same time. Well, you're gonna talk to my mother soon, it seems. Nah, she's cute. She's nice. She only says that because she likes me more than you. Ha ha! Mom loves me more than you. Wait, you guys aren't her children. Okay, how do I do, Okay, first of all, this has to be moved a little bit right here. Like a little bit like this, I believe. Like this, I believe. Also, guys, I've been watching a few more anime recently. Is that a threat or a promise? A threat. She's coming to steal your kidneys, very probably. Have fun being kidneyless. My mother will make sure of that. You have some real weird public transport. Cause mine is super amazing. Nah, she's not too fond of me. And that's about it. But yeah, I watched quite a few anime recently. For example, which had Atelier? 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 I mean, I'm trying to say, I've heard it's like pronounced similar as it is in like, German and stuff, and Russian. So it's Atelier. But in English, it's like written really, really weirdly. It's written like Atelier. So I want to say Atelier, but it's not. It's Atelier. Atelier. Ugh! Help. I'm not doing great with this. Also, this is not poofy enough. This needs to have more poof. It needs more poof and whimsy! Me when no poof and whimsy. Ah! Okay. This is the poof. And now we have to add the whimsy. That is not whimsical! Come on, give me some whimsy. Okay, maybe if I move this... Okay, I just have to redraw this part. Because I need a second spike over here. Like that. And a third spike being like this. Right? Now it just looks like a friggin' claw. And it cannot be a claw. Like this. And this. That's a bit better, but this spike has to be a bit shorter. So we're just gonna put it up like that. Yeah, that's better. Also, this spike needs to be bigger. That's maybe my issue. Maybe that's really my issue. Because this spike, bigger. Like this! Haha, now more whimsy. Atelier, Aaron Yeager. Just write whimsy there. I'm sure that'll work. I've honestly thought about adding something to my model that will make it so I can like write little things in the eyes so I can show what mood I am. Because sometimes I'm high energy and sometimes I'm low energy, but I never know before I start the stream. Okay, wait. Here. Okay. Also need to add a hand. I should maybe add a hand. I'm gonna make it yellow here so I know it's the hand. I'm also gonna make the outline bigger because it's like some other person's hand. You know? Some big being's hand. Because big beings like petting small beings, I think. Wait, is that how I would draw it? No. No, it's not. Wait. How would I... Okay, first we draw a little pancake. On that pancake, we add a thumb. On that pancake, we add a finger. Finger 2. Finger 3. Finger 4. This looks like a weird hat. Okay, maybe I can make this work. Wait. Maybe I just needed that as an outline, you know? Okay. Finger number 1, now. Finger number 2 and finger number 3, and finger number 4 and finger number finger number 5 we can do like that, and now like that. And if we just lower the hand booty at the end, I believe we could have a hand in our hands. That looks like a hand! Surely, right? That looks like a turtle with long legs. No, it looks like a hand. We just positioned that hand a bit differently. Surely it can be. Surely you can see it's a hand. Your Honor, actually, it's a hand. Actually, Your Honor, look, it's a hand. Honor, Your Honor. Your Honor. Okay, I need to bend it a little bit as well, like the other fingers. It may make it a little bit thicker. Alright, like this, maybe? Let's say between the fingers, maybe the index finger, maybe it's a bit larger. It seems a little skinny compared to the other fingers. Yeah, I'm making it a little bit thicker. Like this? Ugh. Ugh. Like that. You know, you have two great references. No, I don't. No one ever pets me on the head. How would I have a reference of a big, ginormous being petting me on the head? I mean, if there's any big, ginormous being wanting to pose, I wouldn't mind it. You're free to hit me up. Hit me up. Hit me up. Did Lara pet you on the head? I don't believe she did, but I pet her. I believe. Maybe. I don't know. It's a bit of a fever dream. Y'all, it can be a little bit of a fever dream. Okay, anyways, now with this hand in mind, and this hand actually colored green, it will be green for all of our conveniences. Look down at your hands now. I don't have any hands. So you see any hands on screen? Exactly. Oh, that reminds me. I should put my hand on screen. Actually reminded myself. Actually gonna prove you wrong. Actually gonna have a hand. Okay, start. Do you guys see it? Wait, shit, maybe you don't see it because my OBS is broken or because something, anything isn't working. Wait. It should be... No, not stream avatars. It should be... No, not this. It should be... Where is it? Hand, hand. Okay, no, it isn't working today. Shucks! No! I cannot prove to you that I have a hand! Ah, oh, that sucks, that sucks. Because something today is just broken. It's okay, sometimes things are just broken. If things broken, you fix them. Okay, delete. And now, I continue drawing my, my head. I may actually just finish at least one emote, you know? Okay, and now... Okay, wait, was the... Okay, the smaller strand was on the bottom. I need to make it appear as if you guys are flattening it. So kind of like this, I believe. Should be fine. For that part of the hair. And then just generally do a lot of whimsical swoops and whooshows. And just whippy and woohoo. No, that's a bit too many whooshes and whooshows. One big long whoosh. Whoosh. And victory! Okay, no, something isn't right here. You know what ain't right? It's not fluffy enough. Alright, gonna do it like that because I'm not gonna be able to do the whole head anyways. There's never too many wishes and wishows. Zero tar doesn't work, anything doesn't work. I started to think the OBS has an issue. I think it's an issue with the game recordings, because those are the things I use the game recordings for, since you can make a transparent, you can make the background transparent. That's why game overlays are very useful. Okay, and now I flip the canvas, and now I have that, and just very straight hair. No, I think I'm just gonna let the straight hair end right here. So wait, first I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna do this. Right? No, wait. Other way around. I'm gonna do... Okay, wait. Side ponytail. Gonna do that. Gonna do that. Gonna do that. No, not gonna do that. Gonna do... that. What do I do here? Just hides in the back, basically. So no, I'm actually gonna do that. Wait, do that. And and then I do that, and then I do that. Now it works out. Now it works out. Oh, we got it. We got it. And now one more line art. This one's gonna be a little bit thicker than the others, because it's the face, like the outside of the face. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Okay, no, that chin is just too big. Zoop, zoop, zoop. And now, I make it kind of transparent and erase it everywhere where it overlaps. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And now I can turn this off. And that's the emote! Wow, we got done Wait, no, I forgot the ears. I nearly forgot the freaking ears. I always forget the ears! Okay, wait. No worry, we didn't forget the ears entirely. One ear. Two ear. Long ear. Longer ear. Long ear. Very long ear. Perfect! Give yourself a chat chin. I mean, we can make a chat or troll face emote. We should. I mean, this is the emotes. These can be funky fun. Funky fun. The idea, the Choco fairy idea of what fun is. Because Choco famously does not have fun. Because why would Choco have fun when she can just suffer in silence in eternity forever? Exactly! Who needs fun when you can go to purgatory, actually? Okay, and now I need to go back to the hair right here. And I need to erase these. Alright. And, okay, one more detail, because I cannot always do this. Because otherwise, this space is just too empty. This space is just way too empty otherwise. If I don't put the ear veins in. Ear veins. Also, I wanted to erase this. Alright, now we get to color this. So I'm gonna make this full opacity. Also gonna erase a little bit of the back here. Gonna make this... Wait, we're gonna make this black now. And also... Wait, where was it? It was right here. Gonna erase this little tidbit here. that way, we have hair! Finally, I'm not bald. God, I'm not bald, and I exist, actually. And I can do things and stuff. And many mores. Oh, if I was off the, shop. Why would I have fun when I can suffer in silence for eternity forever me every time I open jump space? Species unknown and gliders are super magical. Yeah, see? Why have fun, honestly? Okay, also, one very important thingy for me, personally, because I really like this part of the design. Okay, I can just simplify it, probably. Make... Wait... Yeah, we have two thingies. We have one thingy right here, and one bigger thingy right here. Because I really like this part of the design that she basically tried to wipe ink off, because this side is more messy. This side is the fairy side, and I wanted to show that. I think it looks really, really cute. Okay. Now we get to coloring this. And I keep everything in folders. I cannot go folderless anymore. I need my friggin' folders. I need organization. Alright. Now. The fuck do I do? Okay, wait, no. I know. Wait. Also, I need to clean up the line art a little bit. Because, for example, this line cannot exist there. The rest of the lines are fine, I believe. So let's go moving on. Alright, we're just gonna color pick from this. Gonna take that. And just gonna, honestly, gonna do that. Gonna do right that. I'm gonna do that. And that way we already have basically one part of the hair colored. Well, basically. I am gonna do one thingy right here where I do that and now fill this in because I won't be able to properly fill it in at the bottom. So I kind of want to try erasing part of it. So I'm just gonna do that. And now with the what do you call it? With the airbrush, I'm gonna erase the bottom part of it. And I'm probably gonna do the same for the line art. Though I don't know how I would do that yet. Wait, no, I do. I do know how I would do that because I just can do this. Perfect! Look at that! I did it! Okay, because the back hair can be melted away basically, while the front hair should stay the way it is. Okay, now the other hair. There's the hair color I'm picking, and now I just apply it, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick and apply. Also, this hair color reminds me so much of Shigaraki Tomura. Fucking Shigaraki and I gonna have the same hair color. Insane. Absolute insanity. Who gave Shigaraki the hairdo? Guilty. I'm gonna have similar, like, very messy hair. Absolutely disgusting. New nickname for Choco Shigaraki. Okay, now I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna go in with this again. Definitely gonna do that and that. Also, definitely here want to do this. Okay. Alright, we got that down. And now I need her skin color. Her skin color is blue. She do be feeling kind of blue. Dabba-dee, dabba-die, dabba-dee, dabba. Well, I guess she's a bit more blue-purplish. At least that's how she looks to me. A little bit of purple. Because she's still got red blood. How'd you get blue skin? I don't know. Should have take the Chabole emote? I think I should. God damn it. Not even here I can escape the bald allegations. Like, come on, guys. Also, I got a banger mouth. You guys want to see my mouth? Wait, where is my mouth? Here, face, mouth. Wait, no. Where's the mouth? There! Look at my friggin' teeth! Aren't they beautiful? Aren't those beautiful friggin' teeth? That's the tongue. That's the inside of the mouth. That's what I was looking for. And now I can do that. Actually, I'm gonna draw in my own fang here. With that? That seems sufficient. And now I also, to the skin, I gotta add a blush. I just gotta add a blush. But I don't remember the blush color. It's this color right here. So I'm gonna pick it from here and I'm gonna add it to the cheeks. Isn't that so cute? Is that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Because it is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Quite certainly. Just look at her. She's so happy. She's so happy and dandy and fine and doing good. Like, look at her. Look at her. Also gonna add a little bit of blush to that ear as well. Alright. And I also want to add some blush lines. So I'm gonna take this pen and gonna draw some blush lines, I believe. Yeah, that looks cute. That looks so cute. Me went cute. Also, I just saw that I missed a spot here. I missed a little spot, so I'm gonna just fill that right in. Ah, that's so cute! Look at that! Oh, this makes me so happy right now. Like, look at that. Oh, wait. Wrong pen. Wrong thickness? Now this looks more like it. Oh, wait. Wrong layer. Wrong freaking layer. Me went wrong layer, actually. Actually, wrong layer. Alright, and now also do that. And now add these over the line art. Now ain't that cute? Ah! Amazing, amazing. I am still an artist deep inside somewhere. Look at that! Precious, freaking precious. Okay, now the hand. It's just gonna be a black void hand. I hope you guys don't mind being the black void. I mess up the layers all the time. I don't know how you stay so consistent with them. It's honestly practice. It's really a lot of practice. Especially after making a VTuber. After I made my first VTuber, I knew that I have to stay consistent with the layers. Otherwise, I'm fucked. Okay, also, I'm gonna take this hand and I'm gonna shade it, actually. A little bit, at least. So, you guys can see the different fingers, you know. Okay, and now with some heart shadow, zip, zip, definitely going in here, zip, zip, yo. Yep. Wow. Kind of like that. I mean, you're not gonna really see it, but you will see like the fingers, you know. Kind of looks like a black octopus. Wait! You know what? I can add a little face to that. Okay, I guess you cannot really see a good color contrast here, so you know what I am gonna do? I am going to take this and... Wait, where is it? There. Make an outline. That way you see it a little bit better. But I think I should, wait, how do I do this best? With the ahoge? I think I just have to trim this perfectly. Okay, so this pixel size, so about like right here. Definitely like go right here. Zip. Yeah, that looks fine. Honestly, that looks fine, yeah. Aw, that looks so cute! Look at her! Look at her! She looks so happy. Aww. Yeah, that's great. This I like. This is super good. Hey, in an hour? In an hour with a lot of distractions? That's productive. That's productivity right there. Okay, we got this emote. Head pat. I mean, does she need her hat? I don't think she needs her hat necessarily. I don't think I'm gonna draw her hat here because with a head pad it would kind of like be a lot weird. Damn, remove that and you have a little... Honestly, this also kind of has its charm. Without the line art, you see? Should I shade it? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give it a little shading. Just a little shading. Just like, you know, as a treat. As a treat, it gets a little shading. I'm gonna take this. Take that. Gonna do that. And I am gonna give it a white outline. And I'm gonna put it on here. Then I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna take this right here. And I'm gonna make the color itself different here. Will that work? And I believe I have to change it to lighter here, unfortunately. I thought I could get away with darker, but now I have to make it lighter. I mean, does it look better or worse? It kinda just looks like a random squibble, doesn't it? It just makes you feel better. I haven't even started drawing the chill cat. And I started 10 minutes ago. Well, it's okay. Everyone has their own speed. It looks like a squibble, yeah. Yeah, it looked like a squibble. It didn't really look like real shading. I think this could look better. Wait, I have to do this with an intention in mind. This goes like that, like that. Like that, like that. So it kind of looks like a crown, you know what I mean? Yeah, that kind of still looks up. Okay, maybe tone it down a little bit. That, like that. Like that. Like that, like that. And now I take the squibble right here and I transform it into dots. Plain old dots. I mean, this looks a bit better, I believe. At least this one has intention, you know? I still feel like the white is a Wait, do I even need the white? I don't even think I need the white. I think it looks better without the white. Wait. And right here. Is it not? Wait, no, it's right here. I mean, it looks better without the white on the black side. So maybe I should do that. Huh, interesting proposition, and tell me more about it. Maybe one last dot on the darker side. I mean, I think this looks fine. Wait, what did I... Why did you merge? Why did you guys merge? Stop it. Okay, maybe make this one smaller as well. Like that. You know? The shadows and the highlights are weird. Yeah, I never really got a technique for the shadows and highlights on chibis. Because like on one hand you can do them like any other thing, on the other hand you can do them really stylized. I wanna try kinda stylized. So yeah. That's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna change it if I have a better idea later. But yeah, first emote kinda done. That's really nice. Yeah. So next emote. Okay, what could another emote be? Okay, I'm off to drink some tea. I'll get back sometime soon. Alright, have fun getting tea. Okay, what other emote can I do? Oh my god, Krish! How's the stream? How you doing? Welcome! Wait, what'd you stream? How was it? Did you have fun? If it ran around, totally understandable. But if you wanna hear me ask too many questions about your stream, then you're welcome to stay. Warframe. I never actually played Warframe. But I mean, it has a lot of players, so it's gotta be good, right? Right? New quest drop today. Ah, damn. What's the quest about? Now I am interested. Okay. I want a new choco. And for that, I need 1 tool that I don't know if everyone uses, but I use it. It's called, put a rectangle on this, go right in here, see which pixels they overlap, and make your symmetry tool perfect. See? I'm a master at this. Basically, it was about this dude called the Stalker, his twin sons. This other dude called Umbra, the Broken, and Hunhow, which is like the granddad with dementia. Huh? Huh? What? Huh? Huh? Since I haven't left yet, it's good, especially if you go far into the story. But I wouldn't be able to help you because I got banned, so you'd have to ask Krish. Wait, what? How'd you get banned? Damn. Okay, next emote I have in mind is a very simple one. I need big head, small face, and then I'll have big eyes. Nose like right here. This is the mouth. Wait, can I have to do the mouth like this, right? Because that's how people do the mouth. Kinda like this? You know what I mean? Like the traumatized... The traumatized white pupil one. Is this working? I don't know. Yeah, they don't take kindly to glitched currently. Damn. Kind of same with EVE Online. I bought a ton of Plex and ISKs, gold and silver currency basically, and now my PC is IP banned. Ouch. I'm gonna get going, but have fun, Stram Chuckle. Thanks so much for the raid. Have a good resting, Krish. Make sure to eat and drink and do everything you need to do, yeah? Because rest is very important. I say streaming while being very exhausted from everything and everyone. It's fine. It's okay. Alright. And now I think what really sells this is like having a little shadow here, you know? To really show the dread. Just like, I'm making myself a base right now, basically. Yeah, see, this sells it. And now I make another shadow that like goes over the entirety of the face. And if I do this, this should sell the whole spiel. I'll refer to our editing layer. Yeah, see? I made myself an emote base. I'm so good. Add emoting. Me when I emote. Okay. Oh god, he looks so traumatized. I love him. I love him. Okay, that's a great base. That's a great head base, honestly. Wait, I have one more thing I could actually add to this. It is putting the eyes a bit further apart. Since you're looking at him from up above, you know what I mean? So if I do this, it should be fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is okay. This is good. Okay, this one's so funny. I love it. Well, it's not funny. It looks kind of like traumatized, but like, when does that stop us, you know? Alright, we got this guy, and now based on him, we will make our Choco. First up, what I want to do is the ears. The ears? Can I do them like down? I kind of want to do them down, but I don't have enough space for that right now. I don't want them cut off. So I probably have to size you down a little bit. Okay, like this. Okay, this should be fine if I manage to, like... That seems acceptable? Or does it not? I don't know, wait. Since you're looking like this... Wait, you're looking like this. So your ear should start like here and go down. I say like here, but I don't know. Well, the kettle isn't hot, so I gotta get back in 10-ish minutes. Till then, I'm here. Alright, welcome back. How do you like this emote base I just made? It's amazing, right? Could also put the ears up. You know, I only need one ear up, really. So I kind of skewed it a little bit to one side. Kind of want to put the ear down. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make the face first. So, I already have something in the bag, you know what I mean? Okay, this is the eyes. Alright, perfect. But you know, about my grades, of course I'm very, very happy about them. But I gotta say, I feel like the people around me are happier about them than I am. Honestly. Because, like, the way my teachers and classmates, or, like, grade mates? The people in my grade? My acquaintances reacted to them was way more than I personally reacted to them. Or just, like, I don't know. Is it funny, sad, normal, not? I don't know. I know it's really normal. I've been doing a lot of thinking about my personal relationships, you know? And I realized, man, I am so much more unavailable than I used to be. I used to be, like, so available to everyone at any time. But nowadays I'm very closed off, which is kind of sad, but kind of understandable. Considering what I've already done and been through with other people. But it's still very sad. And any opportunity someone really listens to me, I take it, and then I am boring and blabber them full. Hi Nom! How's it going? Welcome. How are you doing? I'm just being a little bit of retrospective, or like, not retrospective, but introspective. That's the word. Retrospective is looking back. Introspective is looking inside. Man, there's someone deep inside of me, and I do not like that. Get out, I'm evicting you, whoever that is. I'm doing good, that's nice to hear. I'm currently making some emails for my re-debut that's happening in time. I don't even know when I want to do it yet. I just know that I'm kind of working on a model, kind of not, because I'm kind of really burned out at the same time. So we'll see when that happens. Alright, this looks good. I already have a headpad emote. Wait, I can show you. This I made on stream today as well. I'm pretty fast today. This is the first emote, and this is gonna be the second emote. Artillery shells go brrrt. Yes, they do. Aren't demos looking promising? Ooh, you're waiting on a game? After a little introspection, I gotta say, I don't like what I see there. A whole lot of red mud and pink bones. Although I do like the bones, because they're pink. Why are your bones pink? Make them like purple. Pink, everyone has like normal color bones, except for me. I have bright green neon bones because I had them done at the bone parlor. You guys wouldn't get it. You guys haven't been to the bone parlor, but I have, and they're very thorough with your bones. That's all I can say. Alright, and now here I adjust this. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of... I have been saying like 30 minutes ago. I have watched like a few anime recently again. And I've gotta say, Witch Hat Atelier, I wasn't sure about it at first because it seemed pretty childish compared to a lot of anime. But honestly, I really like the hinted at darker aspects of the story. I'm very excited to where it'll go, even though the first season is nearly finished, I believe. Which is a shame. I want to see more of knockoff Gojo and Geto. I call the teacher guy the teacher knockoff Gojo, and his best friend is like knockoff Geto, you know? Perfect. Now I got nuclear, just irradiated. Exactly. Just color your bones. I red green bones, okay. No, it's not no, my bones were done at the bone parlor. You guys, I also want to color my bones because I love pink. But like, there are other people with pink bones. You gotta be creative with it. Like, get teal colored bones. When someone finds your skeleton, they're gonna be like, ooh, an ultra rare drop. You know what I mean? Or get like golden bones. Mine are made of steel since flesh is weak. Since I've realized the weakness of my flesh. Alright, and now I take this, make it thickness 30. And make the head outline. Head outline. Okay, it kind of works, kind of doesn't. I have to work with the mouth a little bit, I believe. Alright! Yeah. Like, seriously, a little thing, and if I could somehow recolor my bones, I would leave them as they are just because of it. Mechanical beeping intensifies. I could get pink if I could get pink everything I could. I mean, you can get a lot of pink things, but don't forget the pink tax. The pink tax is basically the tax a lot of girly pops have to pay just because things are pink. For example, if the razor is pink, then it's most likely more expensive. Pink tax! We love it. Oh shoot, I just rubbed my eye forgetting that I still have makeup on. Ugh. Because today I put on makeup and I went out in my GIK clothing. And that's why the guy looked at me weird. Even though, like, clothing isn't an invitation. People just don't get it. Some people really just don't get it. Alright, like that. Perfect. And now I also draw a nose. And after that, I believe I am done with everything except like the hair and ears. So I don't need like the sketch underneath anymore. Perfect! Look at her! Doesn't she look freaking traumatized? Wonderful! Goddamn, the IRS gets everywhere. For real. Pink tax doesn't really exist in Russia. I mean, I think it depends. I mean, women during their lifetime generally tend to spend more just because hygiene products for our periods are pretty expensive. Like, you have to buy tampons if you like to do swimming or like sports or something, or just prefer them. Usually you also buy pads, which you can only use one for a few hours, and then you have to change it every time, so you go through quite a few pads every time. And then also there's like period underwear that you can reuse, but after some time it's still not good anymore. There's period cups, which I haven't tried them myself, but I've heard they're a good alternative to tampons. I don't know, but generally, everything expensive. I mean, yeah, but that's not quite pink tax. I think it belongs to pink tax, though, because theoretically, why does half of the population have to pay more for their upkeep, basically? Also, some people use panty liners because we women, basically, at every point of time out of our hoo-has, there's some liquid coming out. It's either like the white liquid or the red liquid. But every time there's some sticky liquid. And thus our panties get sullied very, very, very easily and very fast. It's just women's products. Well, it still belongs to pink tax, if I remember correctly, because pink tax is just generally products that are targeted towards women, because of which women tend to spend more money than men on usually hygiene, but also on other things. And because the products marketed towards women are usually pink, Pink taxes thing is blue thing $10 and pink 15. Isn't it? But isn't it also like generally that women just spend more money on products than men because the things marketed towards women are more expensive. So basically anything a woman has to spend more money on than a man is considered pink tax, no? Isn't that? That was always my understanding. Like the needlessly high price points for things. I mean, come on, can't we make like period stuff a little less expensive? I mean, half the population has to pay that. Or start making like men periods a thing. Come on, men, bleed. Bleed! You haven't bled enough. Everyone has to bleed, and I'm gonna make sure of that. Okay, now. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna chop your ear off right here. Right? Wait, how does your ear look here? Yeah, it's a bit pointier. So like kind of like right here, chopping off. And then I just erase this. At least that was my understanding from pink tax. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong and spreading misinformation, well, I'm sorry. Because I didn't mean to, but that happened. Alright, now I take everything in here and move it a little bit to the side. Wait, no, I just move it a little bit to the side. So I can draw the ear with its tip on. Draw the tip! Draw the tip. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect on every pixel because no one's gonna zoom in that much anyways. But it's good to have it pretty good at least, right? Okay, and now I also delete this. And see, we got the ears! And make this ear a little bit shorter, but pull it like down. Pull it like... okay, wait, let me put this away. Pull it down, but like make it a bit shorter. Like do that. Do that. Because I still kinda want to keep them symmetrical because the hair is a lot floofier on the other side. How do I do this? I guess I could do that. Do that. And I'll try to adjust the ear to that. Isn't that great? What the fuck? Alright. Let me look at chat. Alright, gotta go lurk a bit. Have a nice nah. Bye bye, Nom! Have a very nice nah! Thanks so much for the lurk! Alright. We follow the wiki definition of pig tax. Pig tax refers to tendency for products marketed specifically towards women to be more expensive than similar products marketed towards men. Okay. Okay, sorry. I thought period stuff was included in pig tax. The point still stands. Why the fuck is period stuff so expensive, huh? 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 Make it free. Make it free. Okay, no, I know free won't work, but can we make it at least a little bit less expensive? Come on. We already have the friggin' cramps every month. Can we at least not get a more financial burden? You mean I gotta pay to bleed everywhere? I don't even want to bleed everywhere. But I still do. Because I'm kind of forced to. By biology. Alright, let me do that. Perfect. And now I erase all of this. Ah! Erase too much! Erase too much! Okay. Erase just right. Perfect! There, we got a traumatized little thing. I think you love traumatized little thing. Oh, hi, Appy! Welcome! Welcome back! What did I come back to? We were talking about periods and pink tax. The meaning of life. Pink tax? Yeah, pink tax is basically, the tax women pay because, well, the invisible tax women pay because women's products, are generally more expensive than men's products of the, like, same kind. For example, like razors and stuff like that. Shut up, I hate her! Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate Mitsuri ever since I've watched Demon Slayer. If, I have 300, I'm gonna say 73 millions of printed circuits and wafer-thin layers. Million miles and paper-thin circuits. Paper-thin circuits in the... Wait. I'm trying to do this off the top of my head. Okay. If the word hate was engraved of every single, dot. I don't know what the size was. Nano something. No, I don't know. I don't know, leave me alone. I tried to do the funny speech. I don't know it well enough yet. I gotta learn it so I can someday do it properly. Cause I do hate. I hate a lot. Okay, now, I'm also making myself some emotes. But with my new model. Well, not particularly new model, but just like new design, I guess. Okay, like that, like that. Like that. Okay, perfect. One half is done. Until then, you don't really hate Mitsuri. Nah. I hate her. I hate her to bits. I hate her to bits. Wait, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up just for you, my guy. And hate copy pasta. Hate! Let me tell you how much I've come to hate Mitsuri since I began to watch Demon Slayer. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits and wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. The word hate was engraved on each nano-angstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles. It will not equal 1/1000th of the hate I feel for Mitsuri at this micro instant. For her hate! Alright, I'm going back to Valor. Have fun at Valorant! I'm gonna keep hating. Haters gonna hate and I'm gonna be the most competitive hater ever. Cause I'm the best hater. I'm best at hating everything. But hey, I got a lot of things kind of right. I'm getting closer to my goal of knowing it. Okay, now, also gonna erase a lot of these. So, first I draw, wait. Okay, first I draw one right here. Then I draw one right here, right? Right? No, I draw it a bit higher up. Like right here. And then right here. And then just generally, okay, it goes up right here. But then just generally, like, follow this pattern. Now, it goes to the side here. Because it gets intercepted by this. And that. And another whoosh. Another wabam. Another wapow. Another wazoom. Hell yeah. You guys get enough wabam, wapows, and wazooms yet? I'm not. Okay, and also I gotta redraw this one just because it wasn't aligned with the rest of the hair here. And now I just erase it a little bit. Just a little tiny bit, and by that I mean I erase everything. I'm gonna hate myself for it. Yippee! Like that? No, this doesn't feel right. Like that. That feels better. Also, the Amazing Digital Circus is dropping in a few days, isn't it? Exciting, exciting. Then everyone will know what happens at the end, and I'm not gonna be holding exclusive knowledge anymore. And I'm gonna be able to talk about it on stream and how I feel about it on stream and be, actually kinda happy with how it ended on stream. That's me, like a #1 hater. I'm the #1 hater of everything. Choco hate. It's not that I don't hate my stuff anymore. I don't gotta compete with anyone to be #1. That makes me happy. Which means more positivity, which means me more happy, which means more positivity, which means me more happy, which means more positivity, which means me more happy. Hell yeah. The Devil's Circle. Actually, in German, we do call it a Devil's Circle. Teufelskreis. You're stuck in a Devil's Circle. How do you feel about it? Okay, now we get another one of these, another one of those, another one of bam. And now the other side, as always, we're just gonna flip it real quick. And we're just gonna do... Well, okay, no. Wait, we're gonna... And we're also gonna do that. And I am also, on this one, I am gonna include the hat. Because it won't be a lot of bother to include the hat in here. So it would be just like, this. And I'm also gonna include a little bow on this. Yep. Yep. Also gonna include a little feather on this. Since she does have a feather right there. And it does have a meaning. The feather is actually pretty important. I'm just gonna include them on here since I can. As I have the free will to do so. Imagine having free will, couldn't be me. I'm actually an AI-controlled robot. What do you think VTubers are? They're all just AI-controlled robots. Actually, no, forget it. There are actually people that think that way. There's actually people who think all VTubers are AI, which is just not true and kinda dumb, but alright. Also, a lot of people just plainly don't understand how AI works, and it kinda, like, kills me. Because what do you mean? What do you mean you think AI is actually, like, capable of thought? Capable of, most importantly, complex thought process. Like, come on. Like, come on, please. Please, AI can't think. AI can only predict what comes next. or try to predict what comes next. It doesn't actually know. It's just a very good guessing machine, basically. And everyone is taking that thing's words as gospel, which is pretty scary. Truly. Alright. Me going back to the AI debate, hell yeah. Source ahead, Jackson, okay, wait. Nobody likes the ending, but we can all agree Ribbit is baddie. Hell yeah! I really liked Ribbit, at least the scenes I saw of her. I heard Jax was potential spoilers ahead. Jax seeing it all over the circus until his ears start spinning. That is true. Jax was actually ejaculating so hard that that the iconic orange fish from episode 7 came back and just did a fucking sick breakdance. So here's info from episode 3. Don't worry, it's an extra, there's not any extra spoilers. That's why Ivy. That's what an AI VTuber would say. I mean, there are AI VTubers. There's actually also the kinda good AI VTubers, but like most VTubers are not AI because this is just a part of the entertainment industry. A very different part than the rest. Yeah, but it's still just entertainment industry. You know what I mean? Like, y'all are just here to get entertained. Y'all are just here to, for the circuses and the bread. You know what I mean? Like, stop taking the circuses and the bread, dummies! Start revolting! Alright, let's put that right here. Ejaculating, yes. It was Jax Maxing. The one voiced by Zach Hadel. Well, yeah. I see videos as my own personal little gestures. Wait. Is this Pomni vibe enough for you? Since you know she's a little jester. Haha. I mean, here Choco looks absolutely miserable. I mean, they're not wrong. I mean, they're not personal entirely. They're like the gestures of a small little community. You know? That you can occasionally throw money at if the VTubers actually, like, organize it. Which some don't, for some weird reason. Ha ha ha, why wouldn't you do that? Ha 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 ha. I don't understand it. Ha 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 ha. Please don't hurt me. Alright. We got this, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the color right here. And I'm gonna put it right in here, right in this layer. Right inside. Also, I just realized I didn't do the top line here. I think it's gonna be fine. I can survive. I will survive. Yeah. Go on and go. Outside the door. Turn around now. Okay, no, I should stop. I thought this would be a very low energy stream. Why did I ever think I could be low energy? I'm always super hyper during art streams for some reason. Not even like during, I'm not even this hyper during, like actual streams where I should be hyper. No, I'm just this hyper during art streams. That is a bit dumb, but okay. Alright, now I can do this and that, do this and a that. Perfect. Look at her, look at the dread. Do you feel the dread? I think you feel the dread. At least I feel the dread. I hope I'm not the only one here that feels the dread. Also, I wanted to wear her eyes. Not the mouth, the eyes. Don't ask why the eyes are weirdly sectioned here, that's for the rigging. I'm already preparing the model kinda for the rigging, because, I mean, I need to prepare it either way, you know. Alright. Now, fill these little gaps in right here. And fill in these little gaps in right here. She looks so damn traumatized. Alright, and now I make this darker. Actually, where's the mirroring tool? The mirroring! The mirroring! I too shall join the line of internet clowns. Hell yeah, everyone become internet clowns. It's way funnier this way. It's way funnier when everyone does it, you know? Okay, how does this look? Oh, you guys are doing roulette. I cannot see. There's no visual indicator of roulette today. I'm very sorry. Just imagine throwing coins at the... God damn it. Come on! Stop throwing coins at me, eh? Stop it! Hey, would you stop? Just stop throwing coins at me. Come on. Come on, that's not nice. Oh, this looks ominous. Oh, I like this. I like this. Okay, and now, wait, I take this, actually, and make a little light right here. And I think these, do I make them darker or even lighter? I mean, I could make them... She looks so funny right now, Wade. She looks so freaking funny. Also, let me take maybe the darker color from the Choco reference. Yeah, this looks a bit better if it's a bit darker. Look at her! She's struggling so hard. Also, this, I'm gonna take this, make it a little bit lighter, and put a little light mark below her eye. Okay, perfect! Doesn't she look happy? She looks absolutely elated to be here. Am I right or am I right, fellas? Am I right or am I right? I'm very right. Alright. Or left. I lost! Yippee! Lost. The freaking loss. Come on. Why did that even become such a meme? Why do sometimes pictures that are not even supposed to be memes, like, become memes? Like, what's the process of that? Who decides which, like, judgment is felled upon these drawings and they just become memes? You know what I mean? Alright. Alright. We got quite a bit done here. It's pretty nice. And now another layer, as you guys know, to get these thingies done. And now I am also going to erase them, kinda. Cause that's just what I do. That's just what I do. Do 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 do. And where are you here? There you are. Whoop do 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 do. This ain't really working out now, is it? This isn't really working out now, is it? Alright, I have to redraw at least a little part of this. Because it wasn't filled entirely. Come on. Come on, boss. You couldn't have filled it entirely. Come on, we had the budget, boss. We had the friggin' budget, boss. on! Why am I talking like I'm a mafia now? Come on, boss! Also, fill this little gap here. And now I can erasinator these guys. Fellas, dudes. Like this. Perfect. And the other side, which is this color. Me when I don't look at chat because I'm very, very focused on drawing. Wow. The same reason why Rickroll is a meme. I mean, that's true. Rickroll is like a love song about like not giving up on your loved one, is it? A dedication of love and loyalty. Very sweet song, but then it became a meme. Usually 4chan decides that. 4chan has the power. Okay, gonna take this color right here. Gonna fill the hat. Now, I believe the feather is just a darker blue. Don't quote me on that. I don't think I finalized the feather. I think I still want to change the feather a bit. But I'm just gonna make it a darker blue for now. I mean, if it changes, I can always still change it. I mean, I can make it a white feather, theoretically. I mean, this is how it looks like when it's dark. Wait. Ah, wrong layer, wrong layer, wrong layer, wrong layer. Come on, me when I wrong layer. Just right layer, idiot. Ah, right layer, come on. Chip. And now, please tell me how this looks. I mean, it doesn't look. Wait, I have to do the red rim first. So I'm gonna do whip, 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 whip. All right, we have dark feather or light feather. I mean, light feather does make sense, doesn't it? Light feather does make a lot of sense. Imagine being so wrong there. Couldn't be me. Exactly, couldn't be you. Because you probably barely even work with layers. I work with layers so much. But I've always liked working with layers because layers just give you so much more power over like the things you're drawing. Without layers, it's just drawing normally, but like with well, not normally, but like analog drawings, but like with a few extra steps. Well, come on, we can do better than that. It's on mirroring mode again. Why do I put it on mirroring mode when I don't want it to be on mirroring mode? Stop being on mirroring mode, idiot. Okay. Like that. Okay, perfect. And now I also need to shade the hair. Most definitely. So we have this and we have that. And now we turn this off, turn this on, turn this on. On. Why do I say on like that? Turn this on. Turn this off. Oh my god, stop mirroring things. Just keeps mirroring stuff. Alright, and now the other side, which I'm gonna do with this color. Just gonna do like that side. And here I could have actually like maybe mirrored this, but I prefer to do it freehand. Is it a better vibe? Also, maybe... maybe just a 10. Yeah, I kind of feel like that. And also make them make the shadow darker. I put it on 69, that's funny. Doesn't this look great? I can feel the fear in her eyes, in her gaze. I'm working on a 3D model and I just can't decide if I want to use an outline or not. Oof. I mean, you gotta decide on that yourself. I don't think anyone can help you with that because it's your artistic vision. Your autistic vision is gonna come to life. Make it real autistic, dude. Apart from a model, most others I've done is like 8. I do several hundred usually. Alright, we have 2 emotes done. Emote number 1, emote number 2. They look so vastly different. This is so cute. Oh, I also realized I forgot something right here, actually. So let me add it. It's a black little paint mark. It adds a lot, alright? At least I think so. So I want to add it. So it gets added. And there we have it. There we have it. We have chocolate number 1, chocolate number 2. 2 entirely different vibes. Aren't they great? I love them. I already love them. Alright, chocolate number 3. I think this is gonna be the last one for today. I was kind of thinking maybe doing the dancing choco, but I don't know what dancing choco I should do. Wait. Dance emote, Twitch. So this AI. This looks like it'll be AI. It has the AI vibe. I mean, we could do pole dancing. They could do the ass shake. The thing is, I like that some people use bases, but I am personally not a person who likes using bases, just due to the fact that, I kind of want to show what I can do. And using a base is basically just drawing over someone else's art. Now we have a dancing choco already, but I want to do it for the new design. The Among Us shake. Come on, the Among Us shake. Okay, what dances can we do? I mean, there is one with like, I don't know if you guys know this cat, but there's like one that has like this cat. That's pretty funny. This cat, there's the Among Us booty shake. And what other dances could we do? Theoretically, I'm just thinking of dances that could be done. Okay, wait. What other dances does this thing tell me? I mean, there is theoretically the toothless dance. You know what I mean? Man, I love the toothless dance. I've watched it so many times. I've really watched it a lot. Alright. Marissa Kirisami butt shake. Wait, what's that? Images. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is she doing with her ass? She looks like she's having a seizure with her butt. Jesus! Alright. But it does look like that. It does look like that. Alright. What else do we have? I kind of want to animate my own thing, but I don't know what dance moves would be good, you know? For like simple emote. Ooh, wait. What if we do like kind of like... Wait, I have to draw it in so I can show what I mean. Like kind of like this. And then like go up and do the other arm. And this arm goes down. Like basically just like, you know, swishing the arms around all the time. That could work. You know what I mean? I don't think you do. I know what I mean, though. That's good enough. Spooky month dance. Spooky month dance. The spooky scary skeleton, huh? That is also an option. I'm just thinking what I could do on such a small scale that wouldn't get entirely lost. Because I have to make this really stylized, so it'll look alright on a smaller scale. Wasn't the skeleton dance somewhere here? There it is. No, nah, not really. I mean, that's not the dance. That's not the skeleton. That's probably AI as well. Because so many things are AI nowadays. Every time you look up emotes or anything else for Twitch or VTubers, like half of that shit is AI. I hate it. I actually despise it. Okay, what can we do? Skeleton dance. GIF. Alright. This one. It's this one. Will it load? I don't think it will. Oh my god, Bloodstone! Hi! Welcome, welcome! How are you doing? How's it going? I'm sorry, stream avatars is broken today. Spooky Month only has 3 frames. Damn, crazy. I'm currently thinking of a dancing emote, like what I should do for a dancing emote. Because I already have a hit pad emote. I already have a traumatized emote. I could do a dancing emote, but the more I think about it, the more I realize I should probably make like a new Discord poll or something for that. Because I cannot do ones live on Twitch. So I will do one more emote, but this one will be a bit will not be the dancing one. This one will be probably angry. I like angry. But yeah, Bloodstone, how's it going? I can probably make a screaming emote, right? And now fire eyes. Fire eyes. This is how you draw fire. I'm currently thinking of like how to do this. Like I'm just feeling the expression first and then I'm drawing everything else. This is like a very good expression. Was waiting for something and saw you were live. Goodish. Decided to click on the stream. Thank you. Really appreciate it. By the way, Bloodstone, I got my finals grades. I'm done with school. Officially. I am done. I will graduate. Okay, wait, maybe not make this one so high up. So I can like put the teeth forward. Because Shoko does have sharp ass teeth. But now it looks like she's smiling, which she shouldn't be. Can I like this? I don't know. Definitely like here's where the head ends. And kinda like that. Just kinda thinking aloud. Also making this a bit smaller so the whole emote fits. Ooh, I do wanna throw like a fist up or something like that. I feel like it would add to the chaos, you know? Hey, that's a pretty good fist. For doing it without really trying? Yippee, I still got some time. Hell yeah. God. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, have I? Now that I think back on it. You always come like every now and again, but I'm always very happy to see you. I'm generally very happy about any like reoccurring viewers, just because. Guys, do you know how harsh it is to be a streamer? Very harsh. I today read a post from a person who was like, hey, how to help, like, I believe my streamer girlfriend not feel demotivated. Basically, they started streaming like 2 months ago and are getting really demotivated about having like very little viewers. And you know, every time I see that, I just think like, why aren't people more realistic with how streaming starts out? Because when you start streaming, you don't get 20 concurrent viewers and 3,000 followers. I've been streaming for over 2 years now. I have 300 followers and just recently started getting more concurrent viewers. And even so, I only get them while playing Mutagenics, and even so, they're going down again. It's very hard to make it anywhere in this industry because you have to be entertaining, you have to find your niche, you have to appeal to viewers, you have to show personal connection while also staying like kind of impersonal. It's very harsh to build anything, and anyone who expects immediate success. You have 300? I have 300 followers. Did I say viewers? Oh, maybe I didn't say the right thing. But I have 300 followers. Yeah, I have 313. You apparently do, yeah. Recently hit it. I have a pretty slow growth. But you know, I still have a bit better growth than a lot of other streamers, which I'm very thankful for. Thank you so much, community. But you know, I think it's very important to stay realistic. Because streaming will not always be uphill. It'll go downhill quite a few times. I have doubted myself and my ability to stream, even though I am doing so much better than some others are. I kind of understand what I need to do. I'm not applying myself enough though still. And I don't whine about not getting enough viewers just because I know that I could be doing more. Because streaming is like, it can easily be a full-time thing. Easily. I, for example, don't post or edit clips. That is a thing you should do as a streamer. It's one of the most important things to do. Because most people will discover you through clips, not through streams. Because streams don't get pushed at all. Especially on Twitch. But yeah, it's very important to stay realistic with what you will achieve or can achieve in that moment. So expecting to get anything above 1 viewer in your first few months, that is just so unrealistic. Expecting to have an active chat in the first few months of streaming, even the first year, the first 2 years sometimes. Like, you have to be really, really good to have a super active chat and a lot of viewers and a lot of followers right off the bat, or you have to get very lucky. But even so, even if you get lucky, if you don't have the skills, you will not be able to retain it. That's the thing. You have to find out who you are to really apply yourself with streaming, which I personally, I don't know who I am quite yet. That is the reason why I have like kind of put a stop to trying to upgrade my current persona, and I'm making a new persona because I know I won't get far with this current version of Choco just because I don't know who that is supposed to be. Like, what am I? I don't really have a theme. The new one is going to have a theme. The new one is going to have a set personality. Well, not really set, but kind of like more comprehensive personality than I do right now because I currently feel like I'm sinking in a, like, what do you call it? In a puddle of mud, you know? I have taken a lot of dirt, put a lot of water on it, and just stepped inside of it and hoped it worked out. But it didn't work out. I'm sinking in the mud, and currently I'm trying to build that mud into a mud castle to get anywhere. Hi, Yeti Dog, welcome! Talking about hardship of streams right now, and making emotes. Look. I have a head pat emote. I have a traumatized emote. I have a non-decided dancing emote. I have currently angry emote. Stagnation? I mean, I'm not really stagnating. I feel like I am just... Wait, is that stagnation? I feel like stagnation is going downward, right? Because I feel like for me, what is happening? So, for me, what happened, it was like kind of like this curve, and kind of like this thing is happening, where I am like basically reaching a point where I cannot reach above, and I need to reach above, and I feel like to like get from here to like upwards again, I need to rebrand. So that's what I'm working towards. Because I need to have a better understanding of who I am, better understanding of my brand identity, and I do not expect to grow much more with the way I'm doing things right now. Did you like the vacation images I sent on Discord? Horse cock. Horse balls. Did you take it in the app? What? But yeah, have a very nice vacation, dude. I really enjoyed Rome while I was there. So I hope you do enjoy it too. Stagnation is the lack of growth, if I remember correctly. Could be. I don't know right now. Stagnation, in my understanding, like, of course I'm not perfect. I could be making a mistake again. Stagnation. Images. Refers to a state of standstill or lack of growth. Ah, you're right. I'm wrong. As always. I'm so intelligent. If only. But yeah, I just feel like I'm not getting like much further with the way I'm handling things right now. That's why I really, really need a change. That's why I'm making myself the change. Because I know if I don't do it, no one's gonna do it. Because I'm the one having the channel. Idiots. Alright, and right here, I am also going to make a new thingy that's kind of like... Does this work? It'd be funny if it did. I mean, does it work? I cannot tell. I cannot tell if it works. I mean, kinda not. Room, Dutch for cream. Cream as in the aftermath of a horse cock in my ass. Stop thinking about horse cocks in your ass. Horse cocks in your ass. 80 dot likes. Horse cock in his ass. Horse cocks in his ass. Horse cocks in his ass. 80 dot likes. Horse cocks in his ass. Based on the banger, Fingers in My Ass. Fingers in... no, fingers in his ass. Fingers in his ass. Fingers in his ass. Nagito likes fingers in his ass. With the dance... I called Sans Dance because I wanted to describe him dancing. Dance is such an amazing name for Sans. I mean, who doesn't? You know, I recently had a dream where there was a big, like, wolf-like creature that a lot of people, like, basically motivated to fuck everyone in the room. And you know, I was one of the people. And I remember vividly in the dream that I didn't feel any, like, good during it. And I just, every time I have a dirty dream, even about a guy with a big cock fucking me, I just feel nothing positive. Like, how can sex feel good when even in my dreams it doesn't? Huh? Checkmate. Who told you? Oh, that's completely incorrect. Sure. For sure, dude, for sure. I have very weird dreams, I'm gonna admit, but why is sex always so mid in my dreams? Like, come on, you guys can't possibly like it. I mean, okay, you guys can probably like it, but like, I just, as a girl, I don't imagine it feeling nice, you know what I mean? Maybe because you haven't felt it IRL? I mean, true, but I don't really have any attraction towards anyone that way, IRL, so how am I supposed to, like, basically know what it's like IRL when in IRL, I don't even have the basic attraction needed for it? You know what I mean? Very complicated. So you don't know the actual feeling? You guys can't possibly like sex as asexual. I'm just so confused by sex. Honestly, it just confuses me. Like, it's not even discussed or anything. I'm just confused by how people can like it because it sounds so weird. I mean, when I read about it, it's kind of nice, but like when I think about it for more than 10 seconds, it just sounds weird and uncomfortable. Like, come on, you guys can't possibly like sex, right? Right? Like, you guys can't possibly. Okay, I just started doing that because I have this music playing in the background. Okay, edges, black, asexual, attracted to having things in their ass. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. So like, kind of like... No, 5 should be the... Okay, yeah, that's the perfect... thickness for this, because if I need it to be 10 pixels thicker, then I add 5 pixels from both sides. Smart. But yeah, that's like the thing. Like, I remember recently, actually, my mom was like, oh yeah, Choco, you know, I recently heard about a story of a woman who only discovered her, like, romantic and sexual attraction at, like, 27 or something. So don't even worry about it. I'm like, Mom, I don't feel... it's not just that I don't feel any attraction. I feel like no interest in that direction. I'm just, like, kind of worried that something's broken in me, so to say. Not to say that being asexual is there's anything wrong with being asexual. I just personally would like to experience the feelings, but I don't. And so I'm just kind of scared I'll never experience them, since I've never experienced them in the past. So I can't even imagine how it feels like, you know? It's very weird. Very much so not the ideal state. Wait, this has to be longer. And then like that. Like that. Right. Like that. Okay, wait, I have to redraw that because that looks like shit. Alright. As you can see, you have introspective Choco today. But energetic introspective Choco, which is not really common. You got a rare drop. Congrats. Because usually I only have very low energy introspective Choco and high energy non-introspective Choco. So you guys got, like I said, rare drop. But what if you need to be 9 pixels thicker? Then you're fucked. Then you're absolutely, scandalously fucked. In every sense of the word. Gonna do this right here. Anyway, I'm gonna go before I waste all my data. Have a good horse cock. See ya, Choco. Bye bye, Irina. Thanks so much for joining. Have a very great vacation. Alright, now, I wanted to do the other hair, but honestly, I could also do the hat here. This is kind of what it looks like. And so it just needs to be kind of like that. Right. Alright. Perfect. You know, I'm also like listening to what other people want to do after school. And you know, compared to them, it feels like I'm just wasting like my degree. Because people with like an average of 2 point something are like going into microbiology and stuff. And here I am with my 1.0 doing an internship. Like most of the people are going to university right after, which I just don't want to go to university right away because I feel like I don't want to land a job which I won't even enjoy in the future. But at the same time, like, I feel like I'm wasting my youth, dude. See, I'm living my youth and I already feel like I'm wasting it. I'm always like that. I actually fucking hate that trait about myself. Why can't I just enjoy the moment? I'm always worried about losing out on everything, basically. We're just pretty sad. Like, we have built a society where people feel like they're losing out, even if they're just not doing anything at the moment. Like, that's just not healthy, plain and simple. Alright. Yep. Yep. Perfect. You might burn out from the uni, so I would suggest avoid going there for like a yearish. Yeah, that is true. Like, I do want to first see what the job is like before I like go to university to study for it. But still, I feel like I said, I feel like I'm wasting like the degree I got now. Just because, like, usually people with this kind of degree, they go into medicine, they go into law school, they just do very cool shit, and here I am. Like, not doing it. And having, like, super different goals. Like, preferably, I'd want to be a content creator. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me, dude? It's very sad that I think this way, because I feel like I'm a product of the society I live in, where your worth is only measured by, like, how good you can turn out to be later on. You know what I mean? And that is a very unhealthy mindset. And I prefer not to have it, but, like, I can't really help it now, can I? I would like to, like, sometimes be dumber, to not worry about these kinds of things. Like, not worry about wasting my potential because I wouldn't have any. Like, I wouldn't even see myself as having any potential, so I wouldn't feel like I'm wasting it. And I could just do with my life what I want to, without having any worries. And the thing is, my parents never pressured me or anything. This is just the pressure I naturally gained by being above average smart at school. Like, this is not healthy, man. This is not healthy. At least, like, I know it is. Do these people have an audience that is loyal to them? Nuh-uh. Are they super creative? Nuh-uh. So just be yourself. If you want to do stuff, do it. Doesn't matter what others do. Life isn't competition. I know, but, like, the way, like, I have been shaped to think still feels like I have to apply myself more, just because others have expectations of me, you know? I have lower expectations of myself. No, I feel like I have lower expectations of myself than others have of me, and that is stressing me out. I feel like others are expecting so much. Well, I expect so little, you know? And that is making me expect more of myself than I think I actually should. Which is very unhealthy, like I said. Don't follow into my footsteps, kids. It is very toxic. If it would be, it'd be super discouraging, but it isn't. And others have expectations of me, but do I care? Yeah. I have had to teach myself to not care about a lot of things. Some things I still care about that I just can't change yet. So I have to work on it. I have to work on a lot of things. And that's okay. It's okay to, like, realize you're not, like, ready with your journey of, I don't know, is that self-discovery? I don't know, with self-acceptance, I guess. At least be honest to yourself. If you're not honest to anyone else, at least be honest to yourself, you know? Okay. Now I also want to draw a feather, as always. Zoop. Zoo, zoo, zoop, zoo, zoo. Zoo, zoo, zoo. I remember, like, in the past, I wanted to go into, like, animation. Especially anime, god. I have loved anime, and especially 2D animation so much. I wanted to go into, I wanted to move to Japan to, like, do animation. But then I realized, like, how badly paid that job actually is. That I would probably burn out and not like art at the end of that whole journey. So it wasn't really worth it for me. And I remember back in the day, applying to, like, basically, like, a scholarship? Yeah, a scholarship. And in the program I said, I want to do arts. I want to be creative. And my grades were really, really good. And theoretically, I should have been taken, I believe. But they didn't take me, and I believe it's largely due to me wanting to be creative instead of having goals of, like, going into politics. Or medicine. Or anything like that. Because I feel like a lot of these people still feel like art isn't really worth investing in, you know? Unless you are a little Van Gogh, then yeah, you are worth investing in. But the rest, nah. Which is very sad. I remember my 12-year-old self like crying a little bit because everyone else who applied out of my class got accepted. And I just didn't. And everyone was surprised I didn't. I was surprised I didn't. But I just didn't. I didn't make the cut because, yeah. Because of stuff. It's like very sad to think about the fact that I still think about those things. Like as if they define my worth, even though I know they don't. But it kind of feels like they do. Kind of still feels like they matter, even if they do not actually matter, you know? Alright, and now I put this down here. Yeah, no, Choco's running out of topics when she gets depressing introspective. I think it's important to talk about these things because only by acknowledging them we can change anything in society. You know? The first step is acknowledgement, the second step is like actually working on the shit. Because I guess I like talking about these kind of topics because I don't want anyone else to feel the way I do. To feel like their worth is defined by their accomplishments. Because it's not. Your worth is defined by yourself. And like, getting that through your own head is very hard. So you have to repeat it over and over and over again until you believe the thing you believe to be a lie yourself. Fake it till you make it, as they say. I found a cool-ass job that pays cool-ass monies, and I don't care that I annoy 1,000 people a day, nor do I care that my relatives might think. Yeah, I know that my parents don't even have, like, any crazy expectations of me. That's, like, the thing. But still, for myself, I set such high, impossibly high expectations. That, like, you know, I don't think I would be ever able to achieve them. And that's like the crazy part for me, because usually people who think this way, they have been basically conditioned to think their only worth lies in their accomplishments by like their household or something like that. But no one ever told me like I wouldn't be loved or not welcomed if I didn't achieve a certain thing. I've gotten the full support of my parents on everything. And so it turned out this way. Like, it just, like I said, it feels like I've been conditioned by a society that doesn't really value the people that live in it. It just values them as products they can gain something from. And that is very much not a society I would like to live in. And it's very much so something I would like to change, maybe. But I know that I, myself, as a single person, am powerless to do anything against this whole system. Because this would require systematic change, which I don't believe like anyone is ready for. Because, for example, let's take the German schooling system. Separating the students by their abilities from like, what is it? 5th grade? No, 4th grade. 10 years old. Isn't really smart, you know? It doesn't seem really productive in any way, but it's still being done. Just because people fear the change that would happen if we do it differently. If we separate them later. Because we've never separated them later. What could go wrong? Everything could go wrong. You know? And that is a systematic change that would need to happen for like students to receive the actual help they need in their like school journey, you know, to be evaluated better. But it's not being done because change is always a very scary thing, and like I said, society isn't ready for it. It's never going to be ready. But someone has to take the hard step, but I don't know if anyone in our generation is like really, you know, brave enough to take that step. Because it's, like I said, it's a very hard step to take. And that's okay. I just wish that someday I'll be able to experience someone taking that step and finally feel like at ease due to that. I thought it was a new message, but it just said, "Hey, Choco Polo, welcome to chat," as if I haven't been here this whole frigging time. Twitch thinks I haven't been in my own chat this whole frigging time. Damn. What have I been doing? I've just been slacking off as a streamer, for real, for real. Okay, now I need to add the ears as well. Like this, and now I need to erase some part of the ears. This whole part. And now I need to erase this whole part of the back hair. And I'm also gonna add the ear right here, which is gonna be like... Zoop, 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 zoop. Right? Now it needs to be repositioned a bit. It needs to be like... I believe right here. Alright. Even so, I feel like it needs a repositioning. I feel like it needs to be like somewhere like... First of all, longer. First of all, like right... Like this, maybe? Like right here, I believe. This feels right. This feels right. Chill slacker, for real. Well, yeah, sometimes I'm good on going on these monologues, but they always kind of end a little bit depressing, just because at the end of the day, there's nothing we can really change about the problems that are ailing us as a society, because that is way high above, well, high above our pay grade, well, high above anything we can achieve as individuals. Okay. And now I also add a nose. And now I need to erase everything that's behind this ear. Which would be, first of all, from this hat. Second of all, from the hair. Which should be like somewhere right here. There it is. Also, this long ear, I want to change a little bit as well. I just don't know right now where it is. Wait, it was here. It was right there. Found it. I'm gonna make it longer. Perfect. And now take this hair right here and erase a little bit of this as well. But we do what we can. It can be not too much, but it's something. Because of that we do it. No one knows what will become of the snowball that will roll off the hill, so it's better to try and make as many snowballs as possible. That is true. It's good to like try to do as much as you can, but at the end of the day, don't delude yourself into thinking that you can do much more than you actually can, you know? Because there's some people who think they can save the world alone and get all of the like of the praise and glory for it. But no one who's ever done anything big has really expected to be doing something big, I believe. Most people who did something crazy good did that like coincidentally. Just like kind of worked out that way. We're just kind of crazy. But that's just the way it is. The way things are. And now I'm thinking of that one song in the Death Note musical. God damn it. Well, yeah, being realistic is also important, but as well as taking necessary breaks, physical and mental ones. That is true. Guys, you take a physical break and mental break from thinking about these things. I will not. That is not my responsibility nor my jurisdiction. Never taking breaks, ever. Choco is just gonna work through this, I guess. That's my biggest issue. I just cannot turn off of those types of topics. Thus, I think a lot, and thinking a lot is not good for you, actually. Okay, now coloring the emote. With the colors everyone else has been colored with. First of all, yup. I think I'm gonna end stream a little bit earlier today just because I feel like after these few days my throat relaxed a bit too much. So I cannot speak as much as I can usually. Which, considering I'm speaking way more right now than I usually do on my mutagenic streams, it's not really good. It's not a really good sign. So yeah, we'll probably end a bit earlier today. And probably my parents also want to watch some more anime. We have been watching which had Allier, which I noticed, god damn it, I haven't talked about enough yet. Anyways, we are also watching ReZero. We are rewatching the first. We have rewatched the first season. We've also watched the OVAs for the first time. And we are gonna be starting the second season. Very cool. Nuh-uh, you will take breaks. Nuh-uh, I don't think I will. You can't force me, I say as they force me to take breaks. But yeah, I think it's very good that I'm having a change of pace in my life soon. Like, the whole move and stuff, of course I'm scared. Like, who isn't scared of changes in their life? But I think this will bring a lot of new opportunities for me, especially in the thinking department. Which is always very good and pleasant. I do love myself some different... something new in my thinking department. My department of thinking loves to be surprised. It wishes to be surprised more, but alas, it thought too deeply and thus cannot be surprised easily anymore. Man, I freaking love philosophy and stuff. Like, it makes me think of so much. So good. Okay, here. Color. What did I color there? Color the ears. Bozo. Color the face. Idiot. And now, okay, wait, you color the line art again. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Color this, color that. And I also want to add, you know the blush that I have? Yeah, make it more prominent on her face to show that she's really angry. Like that! Make like really prominent on her face, not really her ears. Her ears will get some blush though. Just because I think it's natural to have some blush when you get this red. Alright, this looks great. She looks so angry. Like, calm down, Choke. It's not that serious, I say, at myself, talking to me, myself, and I. Alright, and we do right there. You know, I've always wondered what it's like to commission an artist to do all of this. Because I've always just done it by myself. I've never had anyone else, like, help me or anything. Like, of course, you guys make assets, and I'm very thankful for them. I should honestly use them more, but I'm always very scared to ask for permissions because you guys make such amazing things, and I just don't want to, like, take the hard work you did and just use it as my own, you know? Feels kind of weird. Feels kind of wrong. Alright. Plus it makes me think. Duh. Calm down, Shoko, says Shoko after seeing herself. Mitsuri has awful clothing, and the reason for her wearing that clothing is honestly even worse. Disgusting. Disgusting. Shame on the person who actually thought it was a good idea to write that into the story. aka the author. Well, not shame on the author, shame on the character idea. Well, not the idea itself, but like the way it was done. I'm just a big Missouri hater. Like, no shade to the author, but she just isn't likable to me. Alright, now, where's her mouth? Her mouth is here. Okay. I'm gonna take some teeth colors. And also the inside of the mouth, please. Thank you. Those are all the colors I need. Well, no, I still kind of need the gum colors, don't I? Now, go right here and right here. Give me the gum colors. The colors of the gums. Right here and right here. Perfect. Also, just realized with the skin, give it to me. There. Perfect. And now I will also wait. What will I do? Yeah. I will fill in the teeth. This hasn't been filled in perfectly. Perfect. Now it is. Also, this I'm just gonna make this white. I'm just gonna make this white, honestly. Yep. And now I take a red and apply it to this whole band right here. Like, look at me, I'm nearly done with this. And honestly, I feel like my social battery is draining right now, so yeah, I'm gonna end soon. I'm sorry, guys, for not having a 17-hour stream. Ugh, how could I? How could I do this to my community? Not have a 17-hour stream, blasphemy. Absolute blasphemy. Also, did you guys see the hear me out I sent into the general chat? Honestly, after rewatching that season, I don't even remember why he was a hear me out for Little Choco. Like, I didn't like him nearly as much this time around. Okay, is this what I think it is? Yep, it's the feather. Okay, yeah, I decided on a white feather for this for now. So I'm gonna do that. Bip, bip, bip. Bip. Wait, no, I don't see it. Bip. Okay, I fill everything in. Also, I'm starting to shake. I should probably eat something. The only thing I really properly ate today was ice cream. Well, a waffle with ice cream, but it's still mostly ice cream. Oh, I didn't do the fist! Okay, this is not finished yet. Oh no, this is not finished. I have to properly finish this. Finish him! Or her. Or them. Or it. I'm sticking with it for now, but you can pick whichever you like most. Do that, do that, do that, do that. Do that, rotate a little bit. Do that. Now add a border with black. Okay, do that, make it thicker. Alright. And I do want to add a fist, honestly. Because I felt like it was a really good idea. I really did like it. I'm gonna put this outside. I'm gonna turn this whole thing off. I'm gonna make a new little asset here. And I'm just gonna draw this fist real quick. Oh my god, my hand is starting to shake, actually. That's not good. Okay, it is the chaotic side, though. Okay. The question is... Wait, what did I do on my code thingy? I didn't do the sleeves, did I? You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do today. First of all, the cuffs of the normal white sleeves go like right here. And now the cuffs of the like big thing, they go like right here because they're pretty big. Probably like something like this, right? It only makes sense. I can still change them later on if I want to. Alright, now connect the lines. Now erase some lines. Erase some more lines. And erase some more lines. It's just line erasing 101, huh? Okay. Also, which assets did you mean when you said I want to use your stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to use it? I was a bit busy and I'm losing a pause mission. I mean, just generally the stuff you guys make. I'm always too scared to ask for some reason. I'm always like thinking, no, it's your guys' work. I cannot just use it, you know? I mean, you guys did it. Did kind of make it for me, but like, still. Like, how can I use it without like feeling weird? Alright, turn off colors, turn off that thing. Now, I'm gonna add color to all of this. See, I have already nearly 100 layers. I mean, I am making all emotes in one file. Still, nearly 100. Crazy. Alright, and now add the blue coat. Okay, this is not it. Is this it? No, this is not it. This is not it. This is not it. Where is it? I was thinking that was a full color. Ah, there it is. Ah, wrong button. So maybe it's not, okay. So maybe someone while you said, well, whatever I make is free to use, change as long as you don't claim you made it. That's my entire policy as of now. I'm gonna be the worst client ever, and I'm gonna make you change your policy. Why? Because I don't know. Because I can, bitch. Okay, now turn this on, turn this on. Okay, honestly, I feel like I should rotate the arm. Okay. Like, kind of like this, right? I feel like. Alright. Save it. Save it. Save it. Come on, you know you want to. You know you want to, baby. Alright. Now, I start erasing from here. Wait, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Okay, this erasing should be smaller than the previous one. Just like this. Just like this. And the black thingy, just like this. Okay, that looks great, doesn't it? Okay, now adding simple shading to the hair as always. But I'm starting to shake so bad that's not even funny anymore. Why can I not just stop shaking? Would make things a whole lot easier. Alright, do that, do that. Got the shading here, and now we shade the hair. And as you can see, I'm getting a lot quieter now because I'm actually focusing for once. Wowza! Didn't know Sugar could do that. Wait, no. Do this, do that. Basically make a crown of these things. Now, I go to this thing, and I do the same thing, but now I fill this. Here's the biggest thing. Now we get smaller again, and smaller, and tiny. Basically, you know? Refer only to editing layer. And now add this again. With like 10. Alright, we made 3 emotes today! That's actually crazy. We made a head pad one. We made a traumatized one, and we made an angry one. And I'd say they actually look pretty good. I'm surprised. I'm gonna put them into the Discord already just to have you guys test them out a little bit. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here today. Let me just sit down. Oh. Well, I'm sorry a lot of things didn't work out today, and I'm sorry for having such a different stream today compared to usual. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching me today. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did and are not following yet, feel free to do so. It always helps out. If you are already following, the best way to support me is just coming back, so please do that. Next stream is definitely gonna be on Friday with D&D. After D&D, we are probably gonna play Mutagenics again, continue our run. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah. Thank you all for watching me today, and hope you all have a great rest of your morning, day, evening, night, whatever time it may be for you. Happy times, those as always. And with this, the stream is choke.